Talking about extortion, we have that the Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board has issued a stern warning to teachers and school heads allegedly sabotaging Governor Chukwuma Soludo's free and compulsory free education policy. The board said 6 teachers have been sacked for sabotaging education in the states by charging money for sundry reasons. Dr. Vera Nwadinobi, executive chairman of the association, disclosed this at a press briefing in her office on Wednesday. Nwadinobi said the level of sabotage in the system was revealed through an investigative team which discovered alarming cases of extortion in some public schools, including Awada Primary School 1 to 6 in Obosi. Additionally, the head teachers allegedly got the Parent-Teacher Association to agree that every child would pay 200 naira for the cleaning of the school toilets, despite the state government's provision of 50,000 naira monthly running costs and interest to cover such expenses. Other unauthorized fees discovered by the investigative team includes fees for compiled questions and answers for verbal and quantitative subjects, setting novels, lesson fees sent forth for retiring or transferred teachers, burial levy, common entrance exam fees above the official approved amount of 2,900 exam portal, and passport photos. We're just talking about the police force, chief, and the extortion has been going on, and then we're getting this from teachers that groom the future of the generation. 200 naira to clean toilets, and then you have to pay for burial levy. You have to pay for teachers sent forth parties. You have to contribute for teachers that have been sent forth in a free and compulsory school education system. This is something else.
Now, if these contributions, there are some that may be necessary. You know, these things are endemic. They've been there over the years. When we were young and we were in primary school, we were supposed to do what they call this. When you produce brooms, you go to the bush, harvest your palm tree front, and then clean it up.
Yeah.
Tie to a bundle.
And take it to the school.
I think they used to call it handwork.
Okay, you take it to the school to use
so that is evidence that what you were taught in school. You practicalized it.
Okay.
Now, but over time, some of those things have not turned to money earners. Okay, they know these children won't do it. Okay, how do you ask a child in town in a tertiary school now to give you broom? It means that they will go to the marketplace and buy it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it's not like they'll go and buy those fronts and then bring them to the school and then get the children to cut them. And before them, within a period of time, see them do those things because you are teaching them something.
True.
Now, how can you explain that the state has provided a sum of 50,000 for sanitary reasons? And some teacher somewhere goes on out to ask for 200 naira per student, and it shows you what happens in our schools. You send a principal to a school, they say, that school has low population, and send us to another bigger school. What do they mean by that? Because it means that the money they want to collect through illegal means may not be sufficient. If a man was to be sent to a school of, say, 200 persons, another one is sent to a school of, say, 1,000 pupils. You know that the one who has 1,000 has more money.
Imagine you get 200 naira from 1,000 pupils.
So this is the thing. Now, but we must look at the matter in the face and say, look, the Anambra, the government of Soludo is working hard. The aim is to ensure that children go to school.
Yes.
Free. That they are entitled to quality education. And this man has been paying more money to teachers. We see them on television, them singing songs and dancing.
Yes.
So what is this extra one? People have a proverb that if you eat meat and a little gets stuck in your teeth, even if you bring it out and you do not enough now.
It's satisfying.
So why do these things? It's sad, but you see, it's evidence of the kind of society that we live in. You know, where one finger is pointed at the other one and the remaining
pointing at you.
know. So it's unfortunate, but it's disturbing, because these children are usually described as children with impressionable minds. If at this age they can see all of this inconsistency in our behavior pattern, in our orientation, growing up, and say even when we were in school, our teachers were like this. Hey, you have laid the foundation now.
Yes.
It's something that is very difficult to remove from the psyche of the child. And so we will need to appeal to them. If you like, condemn it. It didn't change anything. But we need to appeal to those teachers.
But with Chief, we actually have the government sacked them in quotes out of the school.
That's
yes. So, but do you think that this is actually this can help in any way to curtail or stop this extortion happening in schools? Look, by sacking, because you sack them from the school, they go to another school and continue this.
No, you see, when you are sacked, you are sacked.
Okay,
the only difference is that they will never be able to work in any
public schools. They could work in a private school.
Go to a private school where there is a regime of guidelines too.
Okay.
So you work according to the dictates of, you know what it is, that you are sacked and your name is on the street. In your village, they know you're a thief. Amongst your colleagues, that's the teacher who gave us a bad name. How do you face your children?
True.
You see, I think that what the government has done in sacking them, we must remove the bad eggs, and they have done the right thing in sacking them.
But I still wanted to get something here. Sacking these teachers that's involved in this school extortions, do you think this will help not for the next ones that will come into the body, not to get affected, the bad eggs not to get affected?
The issue is, look, there's a saying that you can't learn how to be left-handed in old age, assuming that you're a right-handed person. Some of these people already have their character formed, but what you have seen should act like a deterrent to those with similar tendencies.
To do that.
Say, look, our eyes on you, and if you do it, we'll deal with you. Honestly. So it's a way of enhancing discipline, of ensuring better conduct among the teaching staff. And that teachers shouldn't even have anything to do with money. Theirs is come and teach. The headmasters are in charge of administration. They only administer the monies that they are allowed to administer by law, by convention. So the thing is, it's sad. Of course, if you say that we don't have bad eggs in society, then we're lying to ourselves.
True.
But what the government has done in terms of ensuring discipline is welcome. And we can only appeal to teachers on behalf of the kids that they are teaching. They want more careful the way they behave, because these children are likely to emulate them because they are role models.